So don't unmute yourself. See, we all get muted during the intro, including you, Sai.
Yeah, it shows it. It shows it on the bottom.
Oh, I don't know them.
I
guess when it says tap for sound on my screen,
you're just tapping things. You're like, I'm
just
tap some stuff.
I thought I was supposed.
Hey there,
I thought
kiddos.
I was supposed to hear stuff.
Happy Cobra Kai Day. Looks like you found your dad's anime stash, and you found a good one. This week we're going to be reviewing the story of the devil, who is a part-timer. With me in the studio, Mark the Bushido Geek.
What's up?
And Sai.
The dog catcher.
The dog catcher.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah.
So, guys, we were all pretty excited when we rolled the devil as a part-timer.
We were.
Because we were talking about it.
We've all had experience with it before. Sai, when did you first stumble upon the devil as a part-timer?
When it was on Netflix. I don't even remember. It was just one of those random, like, I ran out of everything to watch on Netflix. And I was like, what is this? This sounds stupid. Sure.
Yeah.
It does by default sound stupid.
What about you, Mark? When did you first find our little show?
I want to say Netflix too. Like when it was first on there, like God, I don't know, like six years ago.
Yeah, that might have been when I watched it too.
Because it was because I was at a convention. The only reason why I even knew about it is because I was at a convention and there was like all these people lined up to meet this voice actor, and I was like, oh, he voices Brook from One Piece. That's cool. I wanna just say hi to that dude. And then I was looking at all those other things, and like almost everybody was like all buying this one print, and it was Devil as a part-timer. And I was like, the hell's this? My friend was like, dude, it's Devil as a part-timer. You gotta freaking watch it. It just came out. So I went home and I watched it.
So I have a way more interesting story. I just finished watching Frasier, right?
For which time?
Probably the 7th. And I finished the last episode. And the time before it, right? The time before I finished watching the last episode. And then I restarted the first episode. And my wife got mad at me. You know? So I was like, all right, I'm going to not just restart Frasier. And then there that was on Netflix. And I was like, this looks stupid, but whatever. And we all fell in love with it.
And you were right.
And it's great.
So I didn't get to watch all of it. I only got to watch part of one episode. I don't understand why they call him the devil, but I like the backstory about how they had the company. I hope they dive more into that. So the story is the devil, this guy, they call him the devil. He works part-time at McDonald's, and he used to run a company with his right-hand man, and now they live in a little studio apartment together, and they hang out with their rival who made their company fail.
It's close. It's pretty close.
Is that not it?
I
mean, you're super close. It's pretty much accurate. Right on par. I think we need to touch base on how long it's been since the 2 seasons came out, because it's been 7 years.
Really?
Since season 1 came out. Yeah, in season 1, it wasn't like season 1 bombed and then they were like, screw it. Like, it did really good.
Yeah, I know it was ranked 55 on Mal for a while.
Yeah, and then like it was like they just, for some reason, I don't know what happened. They just nothing. Just nothing happened.
I always assumed that was just a one-time thing. Like they only ever planned on making one season.
It only came out in 2013. That was 9 years ago.
Yeah,
a long time ago.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was.
I mean, well, okay. I guess we can look at it as how long was it between season 1 and season 2 of One Punch Man? Because One Punch Man was only supposed to.
It wasn't 9 years.
No, it was. I'm saying, but One Punch Man was only supposed to be one season, and then it did so well they were like, oh well, we might as well do another one. I don't know what the reason was. I didn't really feel like researching too much on.
But apparently,
what exactly happened. But
is that the original run of the manga?
I don't know.
No one knows what you're looking at, Sai.
I feel like the manga would have kept going. But yeah. So Josh was pretty close though. I can't even call him Satan because they delve into more of his backstory in season 2, and you're like, oh wait, never mind, you're not who we thought you were. Because season 2 is going on right now. There's 7 episodes out. So I guess to start, he's like, you're led to believe in season 1 he's the devil.
The devil,
And
you know,
he's
like
he
you heard
tried
about.
conquering the world, and the hero Amelia kicked his ass in super short order.
They do have a
Well,
different studio this year, though.
Well,
So
yeah.
There was not a short order. All right, so this is in a different world. Was it
He's
Ente
Ente Isla.
Yeah,
Ente
Ente
Isla? Thank you. I don't pronounce things right. You guys know
I
that
don't
by now.
either.
Ente Isla,
That's why I
and
watched the
the
dub.
devil has basically, taken over pretty much the whole world. But then, Mark is just downplaying what he did here. You gotta give him credit for his accomplishments, man.
Lucifer, the South, LCL to the West. I'm just saying, cardinal directions.
There was
I
another,
don't
there was 2 other
remember.
guys,
Four
right?
cardinal continents.
Yeah,
But I mean, you're right. In their one battle, Amelia did beat him. But to be fair, she has a magic sword and she's half an angel,
Yeah, that's true. And
and she knows the Pope.
she does know the Pope.
she got kidnapped by the Pope,
yeah.
right?
So
Was that
he-
the Pope?
No, he was like part of the.
He's just a bishop.
He was a part of, like higher up in the church or whatever. So
you do see the Pope in a lot more anime than you'd expect him to.
you do.
No, you totally do.
It was a funny. It was a funny thing. Okay, so this is just because we're talking
I
about the
literally
Pope.
never expect the Pope in anime.
Yeah.
Anytime I see him, I'm like,
it's not
whoa.
super anime, but the third Cars movie has the Pope in it, like a
Hmm.
Pope car, and it's in bulletproof
What?
glass. Yeah, the third Cars movie has like a Pope car, like in another car with bulletproof glass. Then someone broke that down. They're like, wait, they're like, that means that in the Cars universe, that someone's tried to assassinate the Pope car, hence the bulletproof glass for the Pope car.
Wait,
Yeah.
so it's a Pope car that
Like, you
holds
know,
a
like
Pope
if you-
car?
Yeah, like like if you look at the Pope now, he's like
Is it
standing
Pope
he's like
Carception?
standing in a bubble. He's standing
yeah.
in like a bubble of bulletproof glass, and then he's like riding on top of like a truck. It's the
Uh-huh.
same thing in cars. It's a car Pope surrounded in a bubble of bulletproof glass on top of another car. And someone was like, that means that in the Cars universe, someone has tried to kill the Pope.
Yeah,
Can we
they're all
get through one episode without a 25-minute discussion about the Pope?
No.
No.
Okay, so the devil, I'm blanking on what's his name when he's
Sal Madal. Madal Sal.
Yeah, but do they just call him Satan, or does he have? I can't remember if they ever mentioned his.
They call him Satan.
They call him
Okay.
Satan.
Okay, so Satan escapes to Earth with his top general, and then throughout season 1, you do meet Lucifer, who's kind of like the first, I guess,
His
fight.
left-hand man.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we're
He's
ever
his
going to
best
see.
hand, man.
I'm wondering if in season 2 we're going to see, because you start seeing throughout the whole show, like you start seeing a lot of the church and people going after the devil and like all these archangels and stuff. I'm like, when are we going to see some of these demons? Like this guy led thousands of demons, and
Probably should have finished.
Probably should have finished
season-
where you're at. If you want to see the demons, you're 3 episodes behind, bro.
I had to stop at 4 because I just didn't have enough time to
Oh
get all
yeah.
the way through season 2. But
Spoiler: there are
Um,
demons.
But
well, I knew there would, but
let's
like
be real here, guys. This is the best thing about the show is that him being Satan and leading a demon army is a subplot.
Yeah,
to His
it really is.
part-time job.
Yeah,
where he gets
McDonald's.
hit on
by
by
his 16-year-old. So he's
Ah.
arguably, you'd say what? Probably a couple hundred years old.
he's Satan. It doesn't matter.
Probably somewhere around there.
You can't.
But
He
he's
can't
at
claim
least-
morality. He's
It's true.
Satan.
It's true. Yeah. He
Well, I
Well,
mean,
is he, though?
claims morality. He literally
is-
claims morality, and
is
The
he
last
though, or
episode.
was he just the last demon to survive a tribe that was slaughtered? And then they were
I
like,
thought he-
well,
I thought he was just like, I'm honest.
he said, well, yeah, but it was like when he's in
He
season
could
2,
be
when
an
he goes-
honest bad person.
when he goes over the story of like his origin
can,
story, and
but-
he's like, yeah, this angel saved
Yeah.
me after everyone I knew was killed. And she was like, and I don't know, it was weird that she says this. So the angel that saves him, and he's like, yeah. And then when she left, she was like, take care of this. See you later, Demon King. And I was like, so an angel just anointed you the Demon King. Like, hey, see you later. Have fun. Good luck in life. Oh, by the way, you're the Demon King now. So just
Yeah, but
do with that as you will.
they've already talked about the hierarchy of heaven being total shit.
Yeah, I was
The
about to say.
church
I
is just
think
a reflection of that. Look, any anime that has
The Demon
references
King.
to a church in it, the church is corrupt, right?
Well,
course.
Yeah.
So heaven is corrupt as well in this. We know that.
Look at Shield Hero.
Shield Hero, yeah,
They have a pope too.
they have a pope too. The
Everyone
best
has a
pope fight in anime.
I still I don't know about you guys, but I think season 1 though is phenomenally better than season 2. So
Something's wrong with season 2 of Shield Hero. We don't have to get into it because that's not what we're discussing. But first off, why does it take 7 episodes to start going, and then why does it go good for 4 episodes and then just stop going at all? It's like, come on, they had so many good things going. And why does Talia just quit being the hero in another universe? Never mind. Okay, so the Devil's
I think she stole it. I think.
Yeah. Okay. Devil's a part timer. Season 1, just and so good, just top to bottom, just so good.
We're gonna eventually finish talking about
one of the greatest moments in the whole anime is when he meets Amelia, you know, the hero who defeated him, and he proclaims that she doesn't understand how powerful he is because sometimes McRonald's makes part-timers full-time. That's his argument. And it's amazing.
It's a great argument. I mean, it's
really
solid.
is.
They really harp on the whole fact that he can't get past like a part-time job, even though he's gotten like 3 raises, and he gets like 3 raises in season 1.
Yeah, but he's now the right-hand man. He's the right-hand man to the manager.
Which is very impressive to do as someone who's worked in fast food. It's really hard.
Yeah,
and he did it really fast.
Yeah, to do that within arguably like a year.
Sometimes it's hard to even fucking have a manager. My managers keep getting fired.
Yeah, I know, right? They usually steal from the register.
Well, they keep fucking cashiers is the problem, but that's not the point.
Oh, well, you get fired for that over there?
Well, yeah. Okay, but it's all right. So it's I don't know. So it's I don't know why
season 1 black pepper fries, guys.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Black pepper fries do sound amazingly good. I think part of it too is just like you read the description, right, about the devil and all that stuff up, and you think that's going to be like the focus. Like you're getting ready to watch, and you're like, all right, I'm going to see some devil stuff. I'm going to watch him like just be a badass and watch some heaven and hell fighting, and then it's just right. I can't fight you right now. What? Why? I'm going to be late for my shift at McRonald's, so I gotta go.
It's kind of like the last thing we watched, where you think it's about this dude, and then he's just a background character.
And you're like, wait, what? I think that's why
I think that one is more of a left field than Devil.
That is left field. But to be fair, I mean, this is kind of left field.
It is.
Like Mark said, you expect more focus on his life as the devil.
Yeah.
But he's just giving it up, man.
Yeah. And so quickly. Like there's no like build up of like, maybe this isn't the life I want, or anymore. Like I don't know if I can handle this kind of thing anymore. Like it's just immediate from what you see him taking over the world to immediate switch to just gotta pull in that McRonald's dough because my 2 demon generals can't pull down a job.
But there's some good backstory, like build back in season 2 as to why he could turn so quickly. Like talking about how he just never had experience with humans before, so he didn't realize how amazing they were.
Yeah,
that's true. That is true.
That could have changed everything for him.
I think
just goes to show
his
guys,
only
it's not the circumstances of your birth that define you. It's what you do with the gift of life.
Yeah,
that was the birth of your circumstances.
What?
Nothing.
No,
exactly.
I was just flipping around. It's not circumstances you're birthed with.
Well, I don't know.
That is a nice leopard cup you got there.
Thank you. It's full of water.
That's not nice.
So I don't-
keep my voice silky smooth.
I don't know about you guys too, but I think part of it that I just like really love is
Lucifer.
like but the fights aren't like the fights
Lucifer's
aren't
the
like
best.
that intense, but like the scenes where he does go like full on devil in season 1, especially like when he's like fighting Lucifer and he's just like winds up this like city long punch to Lucifer and he's like, take your beating like a man. And just you just see like a little nuclear blip out in space. Like it's so over the top. But I like not making the fights more than they needed to be. They kept it very simple.
Yeah, they are very short.
They are. They're not the focus, but it is. It's really good in the first
What
season. when
what is
Lucifer shows
LCL's
up.
name? Like his human name? It's
I can't remember what his demon name is.
Ashia. That's it. There's one joke that they make in the second season. I think it's after where you are, but it's about him being anal retentive, and it made me laugh so much. It shouldn't have, but
He
it
is
did.
though.
He is
Well,
very.
yeah.
He is that,
he-
and he's surprisingly not coordinated. So I don't see how he could lead an army.
Yeah, and everything makes him sick. They like really start to delve in how like no matter what he does, he's just has a constant need to go to the bathroom.
That's his anxiety more than anything else, I think.
Oh yeah,
but I mean, here's the
Maybe
and he's eating old noodles.
He is
Well-
eating old noodles. But it all leads back to this.
you killed
What you're,
so
what
many
you're not
people.
understanding, Sai, is it's all about money. It's easy
Yeah.
to lead an army when you have an unlimited supply of money,
Fair
and now
enough.
they don't.
Yeah,
And he's got to balance that checkbook with Lucy on, jungle.co.jp all day.
Yeah, as he gets just hit on by she's 16?
She's 16. Yeah,
Yeah, Chi. I think she's
she
16.
is
Yeah.
16.
Yeah.
But maybe he's 18. Her mom's cool with it. So what do you care?
yeah. Her
yeah,
mom's totally cool with
it's
it.
cool. Yeah.
Her
No one
mom's
else
like-
cares. No one
She's
else
like,
cares.
yeah, you're not gonna be in the same room with him,
Yeah.
but if you wanna make your move now,
Yeah,
Go
I
for
thought
it.
it was
He
going to be
does
like
pretty much tell her to make a move.
I thought we were going to get way too much. Like I love Food Wars, but I thought like when you get introduced to Chi pretty early on, I was like, "Oh man, we're getting some Food Wars going on here." But it doesn't. It kind of just stops with Chi for the majority of the fan service.
Yeah, but here let's get into
I
that.
don't-
You said food and you said fan service because there's more types of fan service than just boobs. The food looks
It's true.
great.
The food looks amazing.
The food looks amazing in every anime.
Okay, but what would you rather try though, McDonald's or Kentucky Fried Chicken? Yeah, that's what it was.
Kentucky Fried Chicken. My God, does that look good?
Oh, it looks so good.
I mean, but hey, you gotta say, Gabriel does put it on real quick. Not Gabriel. The other one from season 1.
The blue haired dude. I know no one's
yeah,
name.
the other archangel that gets
Sariel?
more. Yeah, Sariel. Yeah. His the way he loses was way better than Lucifer. Lucifer, you get the awesome badass punch, but for Sariel, you get like full on like demonic like black shadow and deep
Oh no,
voice, and
he crossed lines he shouldn't have.
he was like, oh, it's true, he did. That's why I loved it.
It was so great because
He broke Doulahan.
He did.
Well, he did
It is
break
called
Doulahan.
Doulahan.
Or yeah. Well, no,
Or
are we on, like,
Galahad.
Are we on Doulahan the second or the third right now?
It's
The second. But that is a fantastic fight because what's her name? The girl.
With the hammer.
Yeah. When she shows up to fight
Yeah.
Satan and he takes his clothes off and he's like,
Yeah,
"You don't
and she-
understand. They make us pay for these uniforms."
if I lose, this is coming out of my next paycheck.
Yeah.
And then she just like hits him and it rips his shirt off, like blows his shirt off, and she's like, "Stop taking your clothes off!" And I was like, "You hit him off."
Wow, his name is Hanzo. I didn't know that was his, I guess, last name.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
No, that's Lucifer's. It's Urushi Haru Hanzo or something. I'm looking up. Emeralda, Albertio, Obermeyer, Mitsuki
you-
Sarui.
I doubt this. I doubt this comes up in the 3 episodes that I missed, but I I'm guessing he doesn't go back to Ente Isla in the next 3 episodes.
No.
No.
Okay. You guys think we're
does,
gonna?
but
You guys
not
think
him.
we're? Well, I figured. You guys think we're gonna get him ever going back in season 2, or?
He
I
doesn't.
don't think
No.
so.
Unless
I
he's
don't think
forced to,
so.
he's definitely not going back.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to.
So let's talk about season 2. That did that came out of nowhere, man. I did not expect the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Which
That-
okay, so
And
That-
I
if I'm
that
didn't
one
think it would
shook
work,
me.
but it does.
if I'm putting it all together and just make sure that I'm understanding it correctly, the kid was born from the tree that the angel
Mhm.
came to his place and like visited and said, "I wonder where you went wrong," and then just sent him the kid.
The angel gave him the plant to take
Mhm.
care
Yeah.
of, and he watered it every day, and he took care of it.
Yeah,
And then that apple turned into the
the
kid.
kid. So I'm guessing the longer he would have taken care of it, she would have been older,
I don't know.
but she
He
had
wasn't
to.
there.
I guess
I don't-
it's if he
I don't know,
would have had it longer.
Yeah, I'm curious as to like what I want there to be an explanation to why she said, "I wonder where you went wrong." Like, as in, was he supposed to take over the world, or you're mad that he tried?
Here's where we went wrong. When you fucking left and didn't give him instructions on where to go from there.
Yeah. All you did was leave, and you said, "Good luck, Demon King," and then you left. Like, he's like, "Wait, what? Demon King?" And like, and that's the only explanation you gave him was like,
Yeah.
"Best of luck. You're a Demon King." You know,
Could've
sorry,
been
you're.
like the demon king that unites the human race. Would have been
Yeah.
way better. Maybe
Yeah,
you
all
describe
she
it
said
that
was,
way.
"Hey,
bitch.
you are the guy who's control of these bloodthirsty creatures who only want death, destruction, and power. So, do with that information as you will." He was like, "Oh, all right. I guess I'll focus on death and destruction." Also, I do love how they subtly start putting in moments where he like has to look back and think about what he actually did. Like he kind of like they kind of reveal that he really didn't pay attention to what he was doing. He was just doing it because he just like it's almost like he was just bored. So he was like, I guess I'm just gonna conquer everything.
Well,
He
I
didn't know
think
what
he
to
was
do with
doing it
himself.
to protect.
I think like the people he knew,
demons
maybe
from-
yeah,
from
I do-
either themselves or I guess the
yeah.
church. No,
I do.
Well,
I-
think about it, because you start. Mark doesn't know this, but the very last thing in in episode 7, when that demon army shows up,
yeah,
and they said his name, I forget it, but he explains how the humans attack the demons,
hmm
Yeah.
and yeah. Maybe the demons aren't the bad guys. Maybe
It's
it's not
true.
what we think.
And the church is mega ass corrupt.
And yeah, I think that's where everything's going. That the church
Uh,
is just leading the demons and the humans against each other.
Because they even kind of start teasing of that, like when the one girl they showcase the assassin back in time when like she was just sent on assassination missions for anyone that was bad talking the church. Like she just killed people who just bad talked him.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to figure out: is it the church itself, or
Or just
is it
part
the
of it?
angels?
I'm guessing it's like
I feel like it's one or the other.
I'm guessing it's just like a part of it. Like it's kind of like the classic. It started off with good intentions, but then people realized how much money and power there was and
Yeah.
being
But
assholes.
It's not the angels, dude, because think of what Gabriel said. He doesn't want to do it. He doesn't
Yeah.
he doesn't give a shit if they get the sword or the kid.
Yeah, he's like, whatever, man. I'm just told to. I'm just following orders. I don't give a shit what you guys do.
Uh-oh.
Sai's dead.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's again. So yeah, I'm gonna like obviously finish because Devil is a Part Timer is an amazing show. But
My only complaint is that there aren't more episodes.
I don't know how many. I'm gonna see if I can. I wonder. I didn't look up how many episodes season 2 was supposed to be.
I'm hoping at least 13, if not 26.
What-
They
what's
can
the-
shit out a new episode of Digimon every week. They can make more Devil as a part-timer.
You know what? That's a good point. And maybe.
I mean,
not wait
but
2
I think
years.
it's a little easier to do it for Digimon.
I think any
Uh,
fucking person can do Digimon at this point.
No, there is. It's only gonna be 12. They're
12?
sticking
That's
with the
fine,
same.
I guess. That's
12 more.
better than 7.
I saw 9.
It's better than
That-
7. I just like Googled it and it said 12. It said they announced 12.
Well, maybe.
But
So
I
no,
know
that's
the
no
first
word on
one
season.
was-
Day.
We'll find out in like 3.5 years. They're gonna be like, guess what? Season 3.
I don't think it'll take that long.
If there is a season 3,
I think they'll do it if it's as popular as the first season was, which I feel like now it's even.
Eh,
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like it is gaining a lot of traction. Here's
It's
the thing:
it's
there
a,
have only been in my life, my entire life, which is somewhere between 36 and 40 something years. There have only ever been 2 shows I've watched where I did not realize I was watching the last episode, and one was The Devil's a Part-Timer, the other was Cobra Kai. But like when season 1 ended, I thought there was one more episode. And it was very upsetting.
it does make you think that way because it just ends of like a all right. Here's an
how
umbrella.
does season 1 end?
The umbrella.
In season 1, no, it
Oh.
ends with them going out to eat. And they both order that one thing that
Oh,
the
yeah,
cops gave them at
yeah.
the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh
right.
yeah. The
And then it ends.
Katsudan.
Yeah. So are you guys bothered by the animation style change at all?
No,
No, not at all.
it didn't
No,
even bother me, and I went straight from like the last episode of 1.
No,
That's
so did
why-
I. Yeah.
And
You guys know what anime fans are, so I was like, I'm gonna read the comments
Yeah.
because I like
Steve,
doing
that's
that
so dumb. Why would you ever read the comments?
because he likes that.
because it's good content for the episode when we can shit talk how
It's true.
fickle anime fans are. So I didn't read any review ones. Like if we roll a bad anime and I find the people that gave it 5 stars and are like this fucking chain, like the guy who said that Welcome to Job Right Park changed his fucking life because the anime was so good.
What?
Yeah. So the best thing to do for content and just for hilarity is whenever we get like a really bad anime, I'll find like the description on like my anime list or whatever, and I'll find the people leaving good
I
reviews.
have to watch Jabberwock Park now,
Yeah,
And
but here's the thing, like
just so I know
literally
it
anything
changed
else
someone's
we've
life.
watched, even the horrible stuff,
yeah,
I've been like, at least there's something here. It looks good, or it's
there's
there's
something, yeah.
But Jabberwock Park was literally cutscenes from a cell phone game.
But
Yeah.
wait,
How
but it
did
changed someone's life.
Someone's life.
So-
changed.
Yes, but I love it. So I love reading the comments just because it's good content. So that literally the on the first episode, I was like, I'm just gonna
I
read
felt a
just-
lot better
just-
about my life after that.
just the comments on the first episode, and I'll leave it at that. And the first the vast majority of page 1 is just nothing but bitching of people being like, "This bullshit! I waited 7 years. This looks terrible. Oh my god! All the
It
voices
looks way better than
all the
first.
voices are slightly different. It's bugging the hell out of me. We waited 7 years for this. This is dumb."
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, yeah,
I
it's
didn't even
a
notice the
little
voices
different.
were different.
But Mushoku Tensei goes from like a 9.5 animation to a 2.1 animation in one episode, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's not that bad."
Yeah,
And they bitch about this shit.
yeah. No, again, I love reading it because it just proves how fickle anime fans are.
And
because-
it's technically an improvement.
again, it took me like a little bit to like adjust to being like,
It's
oh,
a different
all
art
right.
style, but it's
But it's not bad. Like it's
Yeah,
and
it's-
overall it's more quality than
It is. There's this thing, like, we've all watched from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z. We've seen the art
Oh,
style
yeah.
change. Art
yeah.
evolves.
yeah.
People change. Times change.
Yeah.
People change.
Yeah,
Milkshakes melt.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I'm trying to think of what else is like the big stuff so far.
One
in
Piece
season two.
changes a lot too.
Yeah, it does.
Like it changes like
Oh, it changes a shit.
It changes.
Yeah.
it goes from like a Dragon
Crazy.
Ball Z like
Yeah.
looking
Oh yeah.
to almost like
Oh yeah. I will say intro song for season 1 better than season 2.
That's a banger.
I always
watch
judge
those.
I always judge the music. You know I do, Sai. I judge the music.
But it's all good.
I say
It's all
5
good
minutes
music.
of
It's
my
all
life.
good. Season 1, I'm just saying, is way better than season 2's, but season 2's is still good. I'm just saying season 1 they had a banger. It was good.
It's up there with Berserk.
After Samurai
is, exactly.
Champloo, I don't think
You got
I've
have you watched
listened.
have you watched Fire Force yet, Sai?
Oh, of course. I watch that weekly.
Season
I'm
1
a-
of Fire
I'm a-
Force. Season 1 of Fire Force, man. That song's fucking
I'm a shonen
Crusher.
trash boy.
I know you're yeah, I know. How do you not like that song?
I don't remember it. I think I probably skipped it because I got into a point in my life where I just saved the 5 minutes by just skipping the songs.
I listen to it like 2 or 3 times so I can get a good feel for it, and then I skip it after that.
Especially
I
the
just
My
pop it
Hero
on
ones.
Spotify and roll with it for a couple of years.
Yeah, you can do that too.
No, the only one I listen to on Spotify is Yu Yu Hakusho's intro.
Oh yeah,
So
That's like literally
it's-
the only
It's the classic.
the only OST.
It's the meme where it shows the Yu Yu Hakusho intro, and it's like you can't hear an anime intro song in your head, and then it just shows the Yu Yu Hakusho symbol.
yeah. I've
It's like,
got like my playlist is like Yu Yu Hakusho theme, the Berserk theme, Escape from the City from Sonic Adventure 2, and then all
Oh, that's
6
a good one.
DOC soundtracks.
mhm. And then what about Frasier?
Yeah, well, I mean, I had a custom Frasier rap made that I
Well,
listened to over and
I
over.
figured, yeah. I kind of figured there was something on there.
A custom Frasier rap. I'd like to hear that.
Yeah.
I'll
All
send it to
right.
you.
So, do you guys think? I don't know. What's the thoughts on the rest of season 2?
Man,
I don't
Like,
know
what-
where it's going.
I don't know.
And I like
five
it.
episodes. There's 5 episodes left.
Mhm.
What do you think? Because season 1 proved that we're not. Odds are we're not ending on a cliffhanger. We're ending on a fulfillment. Like,
I don't
it's
think
gonna-
we can in this.
It's gonna end. They did it last season, like within 3 episodes. They were
Yeah,
just like, boom.
but we
we're
don't know
done.
how many pieces of Assault there are. And like, I feel like
I
for it
thought
to
they
be
said
a
9.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
I thought in episode 4 or something, she starts.
Oh, okay.
The one assassin chick is explaining, and she's like,
I
"Yeah,
was
there's
thinking
9.
7,
there's
but
like-
it could have been 9.
she said there was like 9 things
Yeah.
or something. I thought that was her explaining like the
But
parts.
even so, we've only
of the
seen
world tree.
what 3 pieces of Assault right now.
Okay, so let's say there's 9. We have 5
Yeah.
episodes left.
I'd rather
It's
them not do
possible.
one episode and then 2.
So we're gonna
into
get
one.
we're gonna get 5 and 1 because some guy's gonna drop it off to McRonald's.
Yeah.
I mean, but
in a bag, and just be like, "Here you go."
and if that happens, it'd be par for the course, and I'd love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be. So
But-
okay, another random jump. Does she? Okay, I guess spoiler if I'm wrong, but does his landlord come back in the next 3 episodes for season 2?
He's got to. She's got to. I think.
We haven't. She
Okay.
hasn't. And what
Okay, but
you've
she hasn't-
watched, they're
She
still.
hasn't. Right.
They're
but-
they're still at the beach.
Yeah,
Up
that's
for
right,
everything
okay,
they've
okay.
put out now.
and we
Okay,
haven't
'cause
seen it.
There's a comment made about the landlord being like something supernatural.
right,
more
because in
than-
season
Denise
1,
makes-
she randomly just goes like,
Yeah, I think she
she
makes a
ran-
mention of something.
no, she flat out tells him to go chase after the girl because she's like, dude, you're freaking Satan. Like,
Yeah,
there's
that.
trouble in the air and you're the devil. And he's like, what? How do you? And then he just leaves because he's got to rush. And they never go back to it and touch base on the fact that this landlord.
The
knows-
landlord
Well-
said that.
Yeah,
the
I
la-
think she
yeah,
does
the-
say something
in season
along
1.
those lines.
Like when she runs away in
I
season 1
Completely missed that.
for like
yeah, it's a
like
throwaway
Lucifer or
line.
whatever. Yeah, it's like a quick one-liner. She runs away because she's upset. He doesn't know if
She?
he should go after her or not.
Or Emmy.
Chi. She runs away because she's upset. I think from Emmy, like she thinks they're dating or whatever. So she like runs away. He doesn't know what to do, and then the landlady just goes, "You're free. Like you're Satan. You need to go after her because there's trouble afoot. Like
I
because it was
think-
the Lucifer thing.
Was it the Lucifer? I thought it was the
it
part
was-
around Sariel.
I thought it was right before Lucifer because she's gone all of season 2 so far, and Sariel is like end of season 1.
Oh,
The landlady
well,
when she
the
when she
landlady
once she goes on
leaves.
her trip, she
After.
doesn't show up again. Once she goes on her trip, she's dead. That's she's gone for the rest of the season.
Yeah, you're right. So it had to have been.
I thought it was right. Yeah, I'm pretty positive it was right before Lucifer, and she just makes a random one-liner that she knows he's Satan and he needs to go after her because there's trouble going on, and he just goes, "Wait, well, how do you?" and then has to leave.
I completely missed that, man. 100%. But
Uh,
then the niece
Yeah, the niece makes like
specifically said she's like
pretty much that exact same comment.
Yeah. So it's like he went to a random. I guess did he know? I'm very confused if he knew where the gate was going, or if he just like figured it took him somewhere because he knew about humans. Because
No,
In
they
season
didn't
2,
know
he-
anything.
well, in season 2, he says the angel told him about the human world. like that there was a world of humans.
Yeah, but
I think-
well,
I think
as of now, we don't know if he knew he was going to Earth.
I
Right.
think there's multiple.
Right,
I'd
that's what I'm saying. Like,
it's
I'm always
Shield Hero, where there's just more than 2 worlds.
yeah.
Mhm.
It's just interesting that like he goes to a place where he clearly doesn't know anything, but it's like everyone already knows he's there, like or like about him, and I don't know. They do a very good job of putting in some intrigue when you don't know
Yeah.
what's going on.
It's a very good build. It's a wonderful show.
It is.
Yeah, I'm
It's very
trying
it's subtle stuff too. That it's not like throwing it in your face. It's little subtle one-liners that you have to pay attention to and understand, like little drops of things of like,
I
oh, this
want to
person
know
knows
if we
who he
ever
is.
find out what Amine is. Is that her name, Amine? The niece? Because it's
you
after
mean
you, Mark.
the assassin chick?
No.
No, at the beach. Yeah, she said
Oh.
what she was at the end. She talked
Did
about
she?
her and her dad.
Oh,
protecting
okay.
souls.
Yeah, but I was wondering if like, okay, if we would have got more clarification, like, is she
She's
like
a soul reaver.
okay? That makes sense. Okay, yeah.
Everyone's
I
a
didn't
soul
think
reaper.
of
Letting you know. Everyone's a soul reaper.
that. Okay, that makes sense. She's one
Yeah.
hell of a soul reaper, though.
She is.
She's way better than
I mean,
Ichigo.
I'll catch up to the beach.
You've
We'll
only
get
got a
there.
couple of episodes. I mean, I really can't think of
Right.
anything in this show.
You
where
will
I'm
meet
like,
a
that's
very good
stupid. This is
character."
bullshit. I've liked everything that's happened. I've been a fan of everything that's happened in this show so far.
Yeah,
I-
it's
If I told you this, Mark, would you be mad at me? I'm gonna describe the character to you. It's a really buff blackbird.
like from My Hero Academia.
No, Buffer.
Like
Buffer.
buffer than the bird dude. from-
Wait.
Kind of, it's a lot like the bird dude from My Hero, though.
It is, but he's actually all bird.
That's my only compare. Oh, okay. So it's an all,
He's all bird. It's an all bird dude.
and everyone just sees a
And
bird
then he
person?
becomes super tweet. I said tweet. He becomes super kawaii desu.
and
Yeah.
he's on whose side?
He's a demon.
He's a
Oh,
demon.
okay, so he's on Satan's
He's a
side.
bird
or
demon, yeah.
He wants to kill
Sides
Satan.
sides are going away, man.
Yeah, they're like,
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, is he like trying to help Satan, or is he just like, fuck all you guys?
yeah, he's actively he's one of his entourage in a way.
Yeah.
He's not like a demon lord or anything.
He wasn't one of his 4 generals, but he was
right, because
a dude.
we don't know who the
Yes.
other. I'm wondering if the
I
other
think
2
they're
are
dead.
alive.
I think
Well,
they're
they,
dead.
well,
I think
they
said
say
they're
well they
dead.
said in the beginning all of them were dead, and then Lucifer showed up,
Mhm.
and she was like, "You're supposed to be dead," and he's like, "Well,
I thought they mentioned it like in this-
That's a good explanation, though. Like, I'm not.
well, I'm not."
Yeah.
So here we are. But,
But I
like, so
thought
that's
they
why
had
I'm like,
men-
I'm wondering if they just left it vague enough to where like they could bring in his other
They
generals.
could bring
to
him
be
back
like-
because that was
They-
the whole thing. We don't know what happened at the gate. They've went back a little bit with a couple of the characters, but they could have.
Yeah.
The rest of them could have escaped.
I mean, they did say that the humans are kind of like just.
Yeah, I do love when he shuts up Amelia when she's like yelling, like blaming him for like abandoning his army and like all that stuff, and he's like, "Oh, are you saying that humans don't become soldiers when you guys go to war?"
Yeah.
And she's just kind of like, "Oh shit,
Well,
we're the,
Amelia,
bad, we're the bad guys too."
Amelia, unfortunately, is just a pawn, so she doesn't know what's going
Yeah.
on.
Right. She's the pawn that has the most powerful weapon on their side.
She's a
Mm,
pawn that.
she has
was
a
raised-
powerful weapon.
Yeah, she has a super powerful weapon.
She's got the what is it? What is
Better
it?
half.
Yeah, the better half. Yeah. Which
Okay.
is arguably the only weapon that's supposed to be able to take out Satan. Supposedly, at least that's what you're
Arguably.
supposed to believe.
Except we've seen people take out Satan with slaps, so
It's true,
and buildings.
and she's
Yeah.
gonna take him out eventually. She's probably gonna murder him. Let's be honest. Season 2 is gonna end with like she just getting Stockholm
She's gonna
syndrome.
Tag him out on a date is what she's gonna do.
She technically already did.
That's true.
I'm very confused about where they're going with like if they're even going with a romance angle between them, because it's like they go on the date in season 1 and then she like spills her guts to him, and then in season 1 or end of season 1 or season 2 with the kid, he's like, "I know I haven't given you an answer yet and I will, but I still need your help raising the kid."
Yeah, I don't.
And I was like, what I was like, I remember her spilling her guts out to him, but I don't remember her being like, "You should be my boyfriend" or something. But I don't know.
That's not what it
No.
was about. It was about him going back to Ente Isla.
Yeah.
Well, I remember that, but he said, I don't know. I don't know. Again, it's not the point of the show. There's a little bit of rom com in there, but not
It's more of a
enough to-
romance.
Well, it's
Yeah,
definitely
'cause they're
it's
teasing him
rom com
and-
between
yeah.
LCL.
Yeah, they're teasing
Yeah.
the whole Chi thing, and now they're teasing.
LCL and her friend.
Yeah, and Amelia and the devil. Like now they're teasing that she's starting to like him, and
Oh,
He's not. He's. Well, I mean, he's a good dude. He really is. There's no pretense to him.
no, perfect attendance record.
I want
He's straight up.
Christian Bell to be with Lucifer.
No.
Yes.
Oh my God. Why?
Yes. Because I
Which-
feel like that's the funniest parent.
Mm.
God.
Because she's a murderer and he's always on Jungle Cove.
Yeah, but she. Well, yeah.
She's. I don't know. I don't like her.
We're gonna.
But he is a good uncle.
No, I'm also very interested to know like why. Like I get that
Why
he's a
Alice
good person.
Ramos is so cute.
Well, yeah, sure. I get that she's trying to be a good person and not use his powers for evil. But would it be that evil to use your powers to get a better job?
He doesn't want a better job.
yeah,
Well, like, even
McReynolds
before he
is-
found anything.
he's gonna once he gets up in that corporate ladder.
And you forget he has for one, he has a plan, and two, he is using his powers for his job. We've
Yeah,
seen
they
it.
Did,
Remember?
they
He
did
did,
say
yeah,
that,
he did. He did put a spell on the
the
Put a
festival.
spell on that,
the
and
festival
he
stuff.
said he
so
might not
so-
even realize he's using it, but
Yeah,
he's doing it.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
means everything could be an accidental. Like,
it's him.
Yeah.
It ends with like a Lost finale where it's like him in a padded room
They're all
in
dead?
Enti Isla, and like all of his friends are dead, and he's just rocking back and forth, being like, "Your order's right up, sir," and you're like, "Oh fuck."
I would be very upset if that was.
I would be upset too.
I don't
I
know.
never
I'm
watched
interested to
Lost.
see
I
how
don't care about it.
I'm interested to see how season 2 is gonna end.
I never finished Lost.
It's not very good.
I
never watched
didn't.
it. That's
I
why
watched
I
like the
don't
first
watch
few
it.
seasons, and then like it was one of
The
those
first
things
few
where
were really good.
it was like when Lost was super popular. It was like before DVRs were like a readily available thing.
Oh my God, are we talking about the Pope again?
Yeah, we're gonna go back to the Pope.
Is there a Pope in Lost?
I have no idea.
I don't think so.
He's a main
Maybe.
character.
Yeah. It's actually the Pope is the reason they're on the island the entire time. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be
There's one in Neon Genesis Evangelion, I imagine.
if they have plans to do a season 3, I hope they just announce it like right after season 2 is done. They're like, hey, by the way, season 3.
Do you think it's coming next year?
No.
I think we're gonna see Trigun before we see season 3.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be at least 2 years.
I hope not.
I'd say early 2024 is when
Being
we'll get
that I hope
season 3 of Devil
season
as a
3
part-timer.
comes out before Trigun catastrophe.
Well, because I think it's long. Here's what I would say: if the Devil as a part timer was like a Netflix thing, we would probably get it sooner because Netflix can rush that shit.
we'd get it sooner, and then Netflix would hold on to it for a year.
Yeah, but we'd get it sooner. But it's Crunchyroll, so we're gonna get one episode at a time until season 2
Is
is
it made by
done.
Crunchyroll? Like, is it produced or
Yeah,
what
it's
is it?
it's
distributed?
it's distributed by
Distributed
Crunchyroll.
for Funimation.
Yeah,
Crunchyroll
which is not Crunchyroll.
Is like we got these nerds by the balls. We'll do what we want.
Yeah.
like
We're the
Guys, we-
only thing left. They have to come to us.
Like we can literally take however long we want, and those fuckers have no choice but to wait and watch one episode at a goddamn time.
Yeah, but Spy X Family's coming soon, right? Like,
Yeah, I did watch that. But Sai, guess what comes out next month?
Gundam.
End of next month. What comes out?
yeah,
next month,
I
Sai?
watched the prologue. Yeah,
Not Gundam, Sai.
no.
No, Sai. What else comes out? I'm just gonna tell
Oh,
you.
Yaomusha Pedal.
Yeah,
yeah,
Mush
yeah,
Pedal,
yeah.
yeah.
Season 5. Season
That was my
5.
second
End of
guess.
October. Season
Yeah,
5.
but I was
You
so much
too.
more
It's one of those two.
I was like,
Robots or bikes. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all you care about.
robots and young boys
I
riding
think
bikes.
I think it was Ash that told me to watch Skate the Infinity.
Yeah, it was both of us. I think.
I started it. I'm like, I haven't gone back in a while, but
It's
I'm like
JoJo's
3
with
episode in.
skateboards.
It's so confusing.
I thought you loved Skate the Infinity.
Who, me?
No, Mark.
I've never. No, that's Air Gear.
Air Gear. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they
It's
Sai
Air Gear
and,
is
Ash,
amazing.
Sai and Ash told me to watch Skate the Infinity because they were both like, well, if you like Air Gear, you'll probably love Skate the Infinity. And I'm like 3 episodes in, I'm like, who the fuck is the main character?
It's
dude
the
from culinary school.
Well, that's a good point. You talk about Food Wars. Is it Food Wars? So.
yeah.
Like I know who it is. It's the red-haired dude, but the first 2 episodes, dude.
It's not the red hair dude.
Jesus Christ. This sounds like bullshit, guys.
It's the blue hair.
It's very, but it's not supposed to be.
Yes, it is.
If you go to like the actual like
Watch the read the
show-
synopsis.
Oh, God, Mark, I haven't seen the show. Why are you arguing with him?
Because I was so confused. I like had to like research who the hell the main character was, and like I read all these articles like of the show creators talking about Skate the Infinity and like who the main character is.
I
and
mean,
all
I
that.
guess it could be the red.
And they were
hair.
like, "Well, it's
I thought
technically
it
the
was-
guy. It's technically the guy with the red hair, but it's supposed to the showrunner like did some interview and he says that it's supposed to be like a co main character.
It's supposed to be
It's supposed to be the 2 of them.
a co.
Yeah.
What do you call it when 2 men live together?
The devil is a part-timer.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a devil as a part timer situation.
And then you add in
And
a
then-
third guy. And then you add in the third guy, and then you add in a girl.
Odd couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You add in Amelia who sleeps
You add
over,
in
and then a
Perfect
kid.
Stranger.
So three
that's a lot of people.
dudes.
He's
That's-
back at it.
They
yeah,
need
3
to call
dudes,
the
a kid,
fire
and a girl.
marshals because
They
they
just-
have a lot of people in that little.
They just need to
apartment.
knock down the wall into that other
They
chick's
do have more
apartment.
people in that house than you think the landlord would allow.
They just need to knock down the wall to the other chick's apartment who lives by herself and just turn that into a duplex.
Wait, where does Lucifer sleep? He sleeps in the closet, huh?
Yeah.
No, Lucifer sleeps in the closet. The devil and
Alciel, they
Alciel
snuggle.
sleep. Yeah, they snuggle and they sleep like in the middle of the floor.
They don't snuggle. They just sleep near each other.
I'm sure they snuggle a little bit. I mean, he's
There's nothing
Satan's-
wrong with snuggling your best
There's
friend.
not, and he's Satan's right hand man. He's got to keep the devil warm. I mean, he's got to help out.
I like
somehow,
I like
guess.
the cockroach thing. That was hilarious. Not
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
was
like,
I
what is he
why would
talking
it
Blow it
about?
out.
I thought it was like I was like because they tease something happening before and they keep saying all those
Mhm.
names, and I'm
That-
like, oh shit! So did something come from Ente Isla that like?
That's what I
is,
thought
like,
it was.
some-
too. I
yeah,
thought it
and
was
then
like
and
someone
they're
was
just like,
spying on him.
nope, it's a cockroach.
It was a gag. It was just a gag for
I
fun.
thought it was something, and then I was like, no, it's just a cockroach. And then I was like, no, I think it's something. And then it was
I love too
No.
how blurred they make the cockroach.
yeah.
Why? Why did they blur the cockroach?
I don't know. I think
Choices.
it's
I don't
They
know.
maybe
didn't know how to animate ones. They just made them
Either-
blacked out and blurred it
they're
out.
like, I don't know. Either that, or I think maybe it's something to do with like the way I don't know if you guys ever played Grounded. It's like a sandbox
Oh.
game. But
Like
there's like
arachnophobia for
yeah, there's
cockroaches.
essentially you're like a super small kid in it's Honey I Shrunk the Kids. That's the game, Honey I Shrunk the Kids. And there's giant spiders, but there's a mode in the game for arachnophobias where you turn it off and the spiders just become a set of floating eyes. That
yeah, they do that
indicate
in a
the
few
spider.
games.
So I wonder. I don't know if that's maybe something related to where maybe in Japan it's like
Because actually,
Uh,
now that I think about it, you know that game House Flipper? They have roaches in it, and they have a mode like that where you can
yeah,
turn the
I played
roaches
that game in
into.
VR.
yeah.
in
I wonder if it's like
glass.
some weird Japanese
good.
culture thing where they're like,
I like
I
it.
think
yeah, they
it's
have to-
that thing I
blur 'em out or
said
something.
where it was cheaper to just make a brown dot.
Probably.
and blur it out.
that
You're
realistically.
probably
That's,
overthinking
that's
it.
real. Yeah, realistically, we're putting all these thoughts into it, and that's probably not.
Has
the
America
actual
learned how to
character.
walk up steps yet?
I
don't think so.
Don't know. Yeah,
That's-
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Do we want to go over reviews? Are we going to do
Yeah.
together, or are we going to do season 1 and season 2 so far?
Let's do it all.
Do it all together,
And then let's all say our review at the exact same time.
Okay.
just to make it super complicated.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, man, I'm trying to like whelp, and I was going to give season 1 review and then season 2 a separate one, but because we're not
Combine
done with season 2. Yeah, I guess.
Well, you
combine
can
them.
do that and then just average it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All
We're
right.
good at math.
Yeah, I invented math, so I should be fine.
Yeah, after the last time we had to average something.
We're
Yeah.
good.
It took us
I
like a
broke it
30
down.
minutes.
Yeah, it's true. But yeah, all right. We'll make Sai. What are you giving the show? What are you giving?
Give it an A
What's your-
plus. It's
A
no
plus?
Dragon Ball Z, so it doesn't get an S. But it's
More
close.
than one thing can get an S.
Oh, I know, but it's close. It's
Yeah.
very close to an S. It really depends on the end of this season.
Yeah, I'd say it's borderline. Josh, what about you?
I give it an S. I give
S.
it a straight up
Okay.
S.
I actually
Okay.
voted lower
The
than
thing that
Josh.
keeps it from cracking my top 5 is it is very anime. Like, I would not recommend this to someone who doesn't like anime, but I'd recommend it to anyone who does like anime.
That's a good point.
I
That
think
is a
you
good.
could.
That is a good point.
I think this one.
You gotta like
may-
anime though, because
I don't know.
it is.
I think
it is. It's not showing at its finest, but it's heavy showing.
Yeah, it is, but it also.
And
I don't,
most
there's
most-
enough where I think it
There
could slide
is,
in.
but like if someone's never watched anime, heavier showings are generally not the way to start because you have to kind of know. You have to have watched like early showings and kind of have an idea that they tend to lean this route, and then you get used to it. But
Yeah,
um,
okay, I could see that. Yeah, you might be right.
I'm gonna give it.
I just like to always
So-
give people anime.
Well, yeah, no, I get it. So again, season 2 is not over. So like Sai said, a lot of it depends on what happens the rest of season 2. But I gotta give it an S minus. It's just
I
season
didn't know I could
1.
do that.
I can't. Yeah, pluses and
I thought
minuses like
I
the
thought
demon rank.
I knew about the pluses and minuses. Didn't think about adding it to an S.
Yeah, it's like the demon rank. It's the demon ranking from
I
Yu Yu
know.
Hakusho. where
I'm
they get
stupid.
plus
It doesn't
and
matter
minus.
how many times you.
So
explain
you can
this.
change your grade.
Yeah,
Nah.
if you want to add,
I
you
like
want to add a
minus
plus
would
on
be
there.
better.
It just makes
Yeah.
it change more whenever it.
No, it doesn't. It whether you rate it an A plus or an S
yeah.
minus.
Ours
we
will
added
still
my
have
S
a
to
yeah.
Mark's
Ours will still
S
have a
minus.
heavier
It's
grade.
still going to be an S minus.
Yeah, we still have a heavier grade. A
Yeah,
heavier-
but when it
heavier
switches to S plus, it'll have a larger gap.
yeah, if you're
It's
switching
an
from an
S
A
minus.
plus to an S plus, but S plus is saying this is in your top 5.
Oh, that's what S plus is. Okay. Okay. S
Yeah,
minus.
S
We
plus
will
is
stretch.
yeah.
Like if you were to say this is my 6th best anime, you could
Yeah,
give it
yeah,
an S
yeah.
plus.
But it would have to be number 6.
It'd have to be way up there.
Yeah.
Well, that's not fair because my top 5 switches like my.
Okay.
underwear.
Well, yeah, but again, that's why we kind of like reserve S plus for like this is either in my top 5 or it's number 6.
Yeah, Sai, we don't even know what your top 5 is, which was fine because you can tell us next week.
That's
Okay,
true.
that's fine.
Yeah, you can tell us.
That'll
next week.
be next week. We're gonna review some movies.
Yeah, I found
right?
2 that look pretty good. That I know that probably none
Are
of us
they
have
like
ever
the
seen.
last movies?
No, they're not. They're not rom coms.
Ooh,
But
I
I
was gonna
can
say-
guarantee none of us have ever seen them. But maybe you guys have. Maybe you guys have.
If you
But
would
yeah,
have been
I'm-
like a word,
you can
from
guarantee you've
yeah.
never seen them.
Yeah, I can guarantee I've never seen them. But yeah, I'm giving it an S minus for Devils of Part Timer because the season 1 I cannot find a single thing wrong with it. Like I just rewatched it again for like the second time over the past couple of days, and I can't find anything wrong with it. It's flawless top to bottom. There's nothing that I'm like, oh, I wish they wouldn't have done that. I wish they would have. Like,
Wait, you rewatched it twice?
no, I'm like I rewatched
Oh,
it for the
okay.
second time. Like I had seen
Okay.
it before.
I
season
was like,
one.
you rewatched it
No,
twice.
yeah,
That's
God, no.
why you couldn't.
That's why you
freaking
didn't
get-
finish, dumbass.
He watched 2
Uh,
seasons of the first season.
You stupid idiot.
you dumbass.
Dumb. You watched dub and the sub of the same stuff.
I had to compare it. I was like, well, maybe I'll like one more than the other. But I gotta say, there's nothing wrong with it. Season 2 so far, amazing, just as good. Great little moments.
I actually think season 2
Uh,
is better than season 1 so far.
interesting.
Like, there's more going for season
I
2.
There
I
is-
agree with you. The only thing is, it's not standalone. You have to have season 1 as the base.
Yeah.
No, yeah, 100%. Yeah, there are some animes where you can kind of start at a later point and be fine. You cannot do that with Devils of Part Timer. You have
Like,
to have watched.
you can pick
season
up
one.
episode 672 of One Piece, and it's the same crap that's been going on since episode 1.
Wow.
Oh no, you
But-
can't now.
That was a part timer. You gotta be in since ground floor.
You can't do that with One Piece. One Piece, you kind of have to
But you can do that with
It's-
Naruto. We can all agree.
Oh, you could definitely do it with Naruto. You could start on the second to last episode of Naruto.
Yeah,
And
you'd be
they'll
like,
give you
"Oh,
a
filler."
flashback
Okay,
and-
that makes sense.
Yeah, arguably you could do. Arguably you could do it with Bleach too,
Yeah,
because like
you could
every
start
few,
with-
every few episodes they kind of remind you of like his parent, blah blah blah, people powers, blah blah blah, and you're like, oh, all right, yeah, sweet.
yeah. They remind you that he's
Um,
lost his powers 20 times already.
Yeah.
So
All
what
right,
are the
that's a-
movies, Mark?
It's an S minus overall.
Dragon Ball Super
Definitely one of the
Heroes.
highest we've ever reviewed. Okay, so I found I was looking at a couple articles of like movies, and I was like, I want to find ones that like look in the like higher animation tier, but also ones that like are
Both of
different.
them.
Yeah, sure. So one of the first one I picked two as I figured they're movies, so it's easy enough to watch two. The first one's called The Wind Rises.
Hmm.
Came out in 2013. Has a Rotten Tomato score of 88%. And it's covers Hayao Mizuki grew up with a love for animation with his father's aviation company.
You won't
Who
like
built
it.
the thrill of flight has always been a theme in his work. His passion is at the most rain and the wind rises. It's the director's most personal film. That was the director who did it. Sorry. The story follows Jiro, who's an engineer.
It's a Hayao Miyazaki film.
yeah,
That's all we need to know.
Numerous fighter jets. He turns his attention to engineering after he's told he can't be a pilot because he's nearsighted. But he's resistant to build his dream aircraft because he's worried that they're going to be used for war again. That's kind of the thing for Wind Rises.
That
And this
kind of
other one I
sounds like
found.
Nausicaa of the Hidden.
Well, I tried to find some good ones. The other one I found is called Royal Space Force: The Wings of Honemise.
I will say this before The Wind Rises. Sai, if you're gonna watch the dub, Joseph Gordon-Levitt is in it.
Okay.
Are
I'm
they
definitely
actually
gonna
real?
watch I was gonna watch it regardless if there was one. But yeah, I'll definitely watch it.
Is that
Stanley
actually
Tucci.
is that actually a real fact?
That is a real fact.
Wow.
Joseph
It sounds
Gordon-Levitt,
like-
Emily Blunt, John Krasinski, Stanley Tucci.
Oh wow,
Werner
you're right.
Herzog,
English dubcast: Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Emily Blunt,
Yeah,
John
it's
Krasinski.
a
Holy
Ghibli.
shit!
Andy Patinkin.
It's a Ghibli,
Wow,
so it
okay.
has a
That
lot of
was when
famous
Disney
people.
was trying to do the Miyazaki stuff.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, shit. All right, I'm gonna watch the English dub then. I'm gonna give that a shot. Okay, so that's the one. Like I said, the other one, like I said, called Royal Space Force: The Wings of Honemise. It was
Is
considered
this- Hang on.
what?
Did you make sure this wasn't a film to tie in with a series that you have to watch 3 or 4 seasons of to give a shit about?
No, it just says it's. I think it's they took the anime and made it into a movie.
I hate you. Through the internet.
So it's the less. It's
It-
the less.
it's like-
It's the less
the
good way
condensed
to watch
version.
it. Ooh,
Well,
I
fine.
hate
I'll
that.
pick something else, Sai.
No, I was just what Josh.
No,
asked
it's
me.
fine. I'll pick the one right above it because it's right fucking above it.
Okay.
Has any of you guys seen Laputa Castle in the Sky?
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
Josh,
I
you
haven't
watched
watched it. I think he watched the first one too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm just not a Ghibli
There's-
person, so
The Studio Ghibli films, guys.
I don't watch.
You know,
Ghibli
that's a good point.
So
All right,
I
what about-
actively
if it
dislike
makes you feel
Mononoke.
better, Castle in the Sky stars Mark Hamill.
I
from
was
Star
watching
Wars.
Ghibli film. Yeah,
Boom, 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 boom. You know?
Joker from Batman.
and
The cartoon?
James Vanderbeek. So. Throw
Yeah,
that
What?
in
I
there.
So have
actually-
you
I
watched
watched,
every Ghibli film?
I watched a lot of these movies with my wife.
Have you
Yeah,
watched
like
every
anyone.
Ghibli film?
I have not.
All right. So what would you
Which
rather
ones
watch?
have you not
What would
watched?
you rather watch, Josh?
No, I'm good with Castle in the Sky and The Wind Rises.
Have
All
you
right,
watched
so we'll do
Nausicaa?
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
I just
okay,
wanted.
so,
I just wanted a reason to talk about Nausicaa
well, yeah.
because
All right.
it's
So
so good.
correction for everyone that listens. Next week will be the review of The Wind Rises and Laputa Castle in the Sky.
It's just gonna be whatever two Ghibli films we each personally decide to watch for ourselves.
I mean, yeah, but
Oh, you can watch the whole
Yeah.
collection. Mark,
No,
I-
I don't think
Mark.
I could.
show us the wheel.
all right,
The
am I
Castle
spinning
of
it? Sure, I do.
Cagliostro.
I
Lupin the
forgot.
Third.
Oh, that's a good one.
one.
Everything Lupin's good.
Oh god, I love Lupin the Third. That was like it was one of those ones that when I was watching it like back in the day, like it was one of those things where I only started watching it because it was like the only thing. Like I was watching like G Gundam or other stuff, and then it was like I didn't feel like going to sleep yet, and it was like Lupin the Third, and I was like, the fuck is this? And I watched it, and I fucking loved it.
I remember when they were airing it on Toonami, like the
Alright,
Lupin move shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm adding. Did I put it on here yet?
Lupin should be on the wheel,
Yeah.
It better be.
but
let me
there's
see.
like
And you have
17
to-
different series.
You have to pick
It
each series
is not.
too.
Lupin is not on the wheel.
Pop it on
'Cause-
there.
I actually started watching the first one,
Okay, Lupin
and the
Third.
first one's super good. Even though
Okay,
it's
I'm
really
putting this on
badly
here too
animated.
because I've been reading the manga of this, and I know there's an anime, so I need an excuse to watch it if the wheel ever does me a favor.
It won't.
The Faraway Paladin.
Listen,
Hey,
don't
wait,
say
it's-
the wheel doesn't do us favors. Look where the wheel
yeah.
brought us, guys.
It's true.
Hey.
So that's why I'm adding it on. You're like, again, I've been reading the manga of the Faraway Paladin. It's an amazing manga, and I know there's
I
an anime
swear
for
to God,
it.
dude.
so
Someone mentioned that to me 2 days ago.
It was probably Mark.
it was
Nope,
probably.
it was a guy at work because he was talking about how everything's an isekai now.
Well, yeah.
The Faraway Paladin. Which one
Faraway
is that?
Paladin.
I've heard of this one.
It's a great manga. Really, honestly, like top tier manga. I haven't. I'm just trying to read more manga, and it's amazing. It focuses on like this kid who grows up in a city of the dead. He's raised by like a ghost, a skeleton, and a mummy.
Okay, yeah, I know which one you're talking
and,
about.
and then it goes over all this stuff.
I think we
there's-
talked about this one before.
I think we probably did, yeah. But there's an anime for it. So I need an excuse to watch it. So we're up to 89 on the wheel.
You
Getting
could just
close.
watch it.
We're getting close to it. I can't do that, Si. If the wheel doesn't decree it, I like.
Why don't you
mean-
let the wheel decree things? Let's
yeah,
see what we
I
got.
let the wheel decide my
Everybody
fate.
get excited.
I let the wheel
The
decide my
wheel's
fate.
going.
of what
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God, the
watch.
wheel's going.
Well,
Look
I
how
don't need the
fast
wheel
it's
for
been.
myself.
What do
You can't even
going?
read it anymore. There's so much stuff on there. What's
Wait.
it say?
Wait.
Yeah!
If you ever doubt the wheel, fuck you.
Sigh! The wheel provides.
That's why I
Oh,
doubt it.
Why did
Because
I
last
do a
week,
show?
Yeah,
if
everyone
you
watching
keep,
us freak out again. The wheel has landed on Yu Hakusho.
so what part of Yu Yu Hakusho are we watching?
All of it. Figure it out, Si. You've got 2 weeks.
Because no, I'm asking because I'm currently in the middle of a Yu Yu Hakusho rerun,
Start
like
over.
rewatch.
Just
start
start
over?
from scratch.
Well,
You
I
guys
figured
start-
y'all had already done the beginning of Yu Yu Hakusho.
we yeah. Here's what I'll say for Yu Yu Hakusho. Since me and Josh, it's in our top fives. I'm just gonna view it as get as far as you can in 2 weeks. There's no limit. Just watch as much as you can in 2 weeks, and then we'll just review. Like we'll review all of it because we all know it.
Okay, so
There's
just watch
not
whatever
that
I want.
Much.
Yeah,
It's
Watch
100
100
episodes.
112 episodes. We can do
Of-
that.
of
You
pure
can.
of pure glory. Wheel.
Man, that's 100 episodes. That's what 30 hours at least.
Something like that. Yeah.
No.
Don't let the wheel ever doubt.
No,
mean,
I'm
you
going to
can-
continue
you can
doubting the
skip-
wheel until we
Listen.
get something shitty.
You can skip the outros.
There's not much left shitty on the wheel side because the wheel went on a 4-week run where that's all it gave us.
You'd be surprised that
No, there are a few on there. I know there's still a few on there, but we
there's
like
probably
for a while.
few hiding that you don't.
Well, there
think are
is, yeah.
shitty.
But for a while, we were only adding on bad animes, and then the
Oh.
wheel was like, "Okay, this is how you're going to do this."
is
Okay.
So exciting.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Is
Excuse-
Aoishi on there? Because
excuse to
Aoishi
re-
is
excuse to
amazing.
rewatch it.
If you like
Uh,
sports anime,
I don't think so. I think the only sports animes that are on there right now is Air Gear, to be honest.
Yeah, that's not really a sport. The only sports are bullfighting, car racing, and boxing.
I want to add on Megalo. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add on Megalobox.
I
'cause
thought you
want-
did. I could have
I'm
sworn
gonna
you
I'm gonna
did.
check. I want to watch season 2 of that really bad.
Good,
If it's
yeah,
not
that
on there. I'm gonna.
You know,
I'm
you
gonna
can
check.
just watch it.
Yeah, you
Fine,
can.
we
I mean,
talked
we do
about
have to
this.
watch 40 hours of Yu Yu Hakusho in the next 2 weeks, along with
I
two
got no time.
All right, guys.
Oh, we do have to
Mark,
watch
do you
Yu Yu
want to go
Hakusho.
ahead and wrap up the podcast so I can
Wait,
go
what
watch
two
more
movies
Cobra
are we
Kai?
watching again?
What?
I forgot what movies we're watching. Wind of the Fire.
No.
The Wind Rises
The Wind Rises.
and Valley of the Wind.
Yeah. The Wind Rises
What?
and and Laputa Castle
Oh.
in the Sky.
That
Oh
one.
yeah, Castle in the Sky. Mark,
Castle
send
in the
that message.
Yeah,
to us.
just.
Yeah.
You know, I was gonna ask it tomorrow anyway.
You know I'm gonna forget if I don't do it right this very second. But yeah, let me
That's
send us
fine.
out. So as a recap for everyone, next week get ready for the review of The Wind Rises and Laputa Cast in the Sky, and then in 2 weeks get ready for a review of The Glorious,
Or
the best anime
we
in
could just talk
existence,
about Yu Yu Hakusho for 2 weeks.
Yu Yu Hakusho. Because
Okay, we have talked about Yu Yu Hakusho since the beginning of this podcast. So
get ready for this shit. But if you made it this far,
You haven't talked about Yu Yu Hakusho with
Hey,
me.
shut
though.
up. But stay tuned for that stuff. If you made it this far in the show, make sure you very carefully sneak back into your parents' room, crinkle up that McRonald's bag, throw it away so they don't know what you got for dinner. Put the tape on your back at your dad's bed. Get ready to watch another edition of your dad's Anime Cast next week. Leave a review, subscribe, follow us on all the socials. Sai's part of other shows, but who gives a shit at this point? I don't think Sai even pays attention to his other shows.
It's anime. It's Simping for Simpa.
Yeah.
We released one this week.
Sure, you did, Sai.
We did.
But we'll catch you next week.
not saying we don't
And,
believe you, but
Yeah, but
we
sure.
don't believe you fact checked that statement.
I didn't fact check it.
But
I know
we'll see
we
you guys.
recorded.
We'll see you guys next week for Dad's Anime Stash.